So we got a new camera, and we're playing with it now because we have our friends Ashley and Drew coming over later.
Speak with a purpose.
I'm speaking with a purpose. Jeff's recording me, so it looks a little bit different than it normally does. And maybe it'll be clearer on TikTok or brighter. I don't know. We'll find out. I also have to figure out how to get it from this camera to my phone. You know, it's all fun stuff. So today is Sunday, August 9th, and I had my colonoscopy on Friday the 7th. Yes. And the prep went well. I did not poop my pants, so that was super exciting. Babysitting went well while doing the prep. The Miralax makes the Gatorade like super thick and super sweet, which is fucking awful. And the little girl was like, "Why do you keep making that face when you drink your drink?" And I was like, "Because it tastes bad." And she's like, "Then why are you drinking it?" And I'm like, "Because it's medicine." And she was like, "Why are you taking medicine?" And I was like, "Because I have a test." And she was like at school? And I was like, "No, like at the doctor's." And she's like, "Oh." And then neither one of the kids asked why I kept going to the bathroom a lot. They just, took it in stride. So it was relatively okay. But we got there at 6 a.m., had no issues finding the place. We found the parking garage of the building. They had given me directions, go to the main floor, the lobby or whatever, find elevator A, go up to the 4th floor, and that's where everything is. And it was very straightforward, more straightforward than when I had my other appointments. All the nurses and anesthesia staff and my doctor, everyone was really nice and everything went really smoothly. I did end up hanging out in recovery for longer than I had last time because I was still sleeping. And then when they finally brought Jeff back, we were there for like another hour before my doctor came in to talk to us. And she had really positive things to say. She said that I've had a near complete response. Is that the right wording? Which means that my tumor is almost completely gone. She said there was just how'd she describe it? Bumpy. Yeah, bumpy colon, because it's not skin, like tissue. We'll say bumpy tissue. And you can see where the polyp was because they tattooed around it, the one that they removed that was precancerous. But she said that in her opinion, she thinks that me continuing with chemo and adding radiation would be less invasive than a very invasive surgery where I could possibly end up with a colostomy bag. Even if it was only temporary, it still would require me to have another surgery then to fix it. So that's 2 surgeries instead of just the one. And with any surgery, there's the complications of anesthesia, the complications of just the surgery itself, the complications with healing and all that stuff. So I know that I've been team no more chemo, but hearing that I might not have to have surgery at all was really nice, because again, the first thing that I asked Dr. Dulac, who was my original surgeon, was am I going to end up with a colostomy bag? Because I didn't want that. And I know that there are so many people out there that are living with it and are amazing and they deal with it. And I feel for them, but I can't do that. I know myself, and I know that I would not be able to deal with that. So hearing that that's not really on the table right now is really reassuring. The radiation side effects do scare me because they are vast, but my doctor said that she was going to talk to my team of doctors at Penn. So it was Dr. Mahmood that did my surgery, and she's going to talk to Dr. Agarwal and Dr. DiMatteo. They're going to come up with a plan, and she's going to get back to me within the week. So I'm looking forward to hearing what they're going to say and what their thoughts are. And hopefully I can still continue doing like chemo, and then if radiation is what they suggest, that I could do the radiation with Dr. Wilson at RCCA, because again, it's 10 minutes from my house, so it's more convenient than having to drive into Philly and pay bridge toll and pay parking garage and all that stuff. I did also get an email yesterday from my insurance company that was like, hey, just to let you know, we're not covering any of your pen visits. And like, that was the whole thing of like, why I ended up at RCCA to begin with was because the doctor at the Penn branch in Moorestown didn't accept my health insurance. So they found Dr. Levenbach that does, and she's at RCCA. And then so when you get diagnosed with cancer, you get a nurse navigator, and she helps you make appointments and find doctors and everything. Well, I have one nurse navigator that's like with RCCA, and then I have another nurse navigator that's with Penn, and I have to call her and my insurance company tomorrow and be like, you told me that everything was covered, and like, I've been dealing with the ridiculously expensive copays because they're $75 instead of $40, which fucking sucks, on top of bridge toll and parking and gas. But it's like, you told me everything was covered, and now I'm getting bills for like a couple $1,000s, and it's like, that's only for like the one appointment, that's not even for another thing. And then they're sending me like $1,000 bill because the one doctor read my MRI, but like my insurance billed it, or maybe they put the wrong code in or whatever, but they were like, oh, you had an MRI on that date. And it's like, no, I didn't have an MRI on that date. I had a doctor's appointment where they looked at my MRI. So it's just another headache and a hassle that, and like, not to be like, oh, but like, I shouldn't have to deal with this shit right now. Like, I'm dealing with enough, but I have so many phone calls I have to make tomorrow. I also have to talk to my insurance about other stuff too. So it's going to be a very long phone call with them. But yeah, so colonoscopy went smoothly, and I was really happy with like the outcome and what my doctor was saying, and Jeff was too. And yeah, so I do have chemo on Tuesday. This will be round 18. So that sucks. That sucks. Especially when I was told, 6 to 8 in the beginning. But yeah. Thanks so much for the people that continue to show support, watch these videos, like these videos, comment. It really means a lot, and it helps push everything out to in the algorithm, which gets more views, and hopefully eventually I will get to the level where I can link my GoFundMe. If you would like to donate to that, I would greatly appreciate it, because cancer is fucking expensive. Send me a message and I will happily send you the link. Thanks so much.